Clark Stork here, the Director of Communications with Golf Saskatchewan, joined by two guests today, Trent Matson, who's the Director of Operations for the Maple Leaf Junior Tour, and Salima Rasul, who's the owner of Bloom Education. Partnership announced between your two organizations here a few weeks ago, guys, just talking about the education portion, a little bit of the MJT. We'll get more details on that. But Trent, I just want you to start off, right around the corner for the golf season. What's up this year for the MJT, and in particular here in Saskatchewan?
Thanks, Clark. We've kind of finalized or almost finalized our entire schedule across the country. We're looking at with the junior tour, the mini tour, which is the U13 division, and with the clinics that we offer and the grassroots program. We're close to 90 events this year, which is a lot for a 5-month program. So we're excited that we're ready to get going. We get started on the 13th to the 15th at the University Golf Club in BC, and so that'll be a nice start to the season. It's the MJT's 23rd year in operation, so we're slowly ticking away for sure. As far as Saskatchewan, we've got 5 events scheduled. Jeff Chambers and Carrie, his wife, where they do an amazing job out there, and they've got the events booked, and we're close to finalizing the mini tour, the U13 events, and I think we'll have an announcement in the next little bit here that'll kind of outline what lies ahead for the Saskatchewan players. But exciting venues that Jeff has secured this year, so it's nice to get going.
Yeah, it's going to be a great year for sure. The pandemic 1 year into the book, so we know that these these tournaments can operate safely like they did a year ago. And the MJT can't go on without partnerships. And the reason we're talking today is you guys have joined forces with Bloom Education and Salima. So I guess Salima, first of all, tell us a little bit about your business and what you guys offer and kind of what led into the partnership with the MJT.
Yeah, so we do educational consulting for students from a variety of backgrounds, helping them gain access into certain programs, universities, junior colleges, and then of course there's a career aspect to it as well. But as part of that, recruited athletes is a big portion, whether it's hockey or tennis or golf. So it made sense with MJT for each of us to bring our own specialty to the table. So MJT clearly covers the golf side, the recruitment side, getting students in front of the right kinds of coaches and helping them find the fit there. But the piece that they felt was missing, which is sort of the niche that I would fill, is the education side. So are they taking the right kinds of courses to get them to their end goal? What kinds of universities should they be looking at from an academic perspective? And then if academics supersedes golf a little bit, what can we do to use academics and golf hand in hand to make sure they're getting the right kinds of opportunities? So we had a lot of synergies, and it just made sense for us to come together with each of our own specialties.
So is this something that I think just at the top of my mind personally, it looks like, are you willing to or can you help get these growing kids and, the late grades into potential universities, or just kind of, assist them with that? Is that part of it?
Yeah, so assisting them with figuring out what the right place might be on the academic side in conjunction with the golf side, and then working on the actual applications, making them the best possible candidates to present them to the admissions committees.
How important was that for you, Trent? Because I know the MJT is about growing individuals and giving them golf experiences, but I think a lot of the players that are coming up through your events and provincial events as well, college is an end goal, so it made perfect sense, I would guess.
It was, and the MJT recruitment program has been around for probably 5 years now, and we've done a good job. We've placed a lot of players. But there was a component missing, and when we talked to Salima, I mean, it was just the perfect fit, and the questions that come out that I can't answer, she's amazing with, and it's been even the 15 or 20 kids that we're working with now have seen that her expertise pay off. I just think that it's something to look into if those players want to just even discuss where their education's going. And then, the golf side just, kind of fits in perfectly with it.
Is this something that you guys have been searching for a few years, or have you had any sort of educational component to the MJT up until now?
We talked about it often, but we never really sourced anything. We would do the recruitments basically straight with the golf side. So we'd get kids that were good players, academically probably pretty good, You know, we would guide them through the golf process, and then, you know, once they got to a point, then we would, you know, connect them with either the coach or the academic advisor at the facility or at the institution, and then see if they could work out some type of academic funding. So I think we did an okay job, but, you know, just working with Salima, it becomes incredible in my opinion.
So for both of you, how exciting is it that it's something that you guys can get underway, and it's not even really months away? Again, within a month here, you know, it's golf's going to start, and the partnership is already underway, I'd assume.
Yeah, actually, this is a continuation of a partnership we started last year. But with COVID, it was a little bit off to a little bit of a slow start. So it is great that golf was underway and that we could do some sort of correspondence with students and families, but it wasn't the same as it will hopefully be going forward.
So how is it going to work then? Students across the nation can reach out to you, find, you know, through your business, or how exactly is it going to work?
So usually it starts with the MJT side, and then Trent and I get on a call with students and families together, and we sort of work out whether we think it's a good fit, whether they really need my services or not, because some of them really don't. And the ones that do, then I start to continue on with them, continually looping Trent in and making sure that we're working on the same page and keeping everyone in the loop.
Anything else to add on top of that, Trent?
Well, we, as a member of the MJT, we offer a no-charge college consultation. And so then, you know, when people, even if they don't even know where they fit, I mean, there's a ton of golf opportunities in the US. So then they'll reach out, they'll talk to us. Generally, the questions that come back, I mean, most of the players are good enough golf-wise to secure a scholarship, but the academic questions are just beyond my knowledge. And so, you know, we've had probably, I'm guessing 5 or 10 Zoom calls this spring, just talking with prospective students. And I think a lot of them, and I've looked, and they're just thankful that Salima is involved, because realistically, we all want our kids to get a good education and get a great golf experience. It's not just the you know, going down to the States to play golf for 4 years. Those days are over. We want our kids to be educated and come back with and we want it to be a good fit where the kids go to a school that they enjoy the coach, they have a great golf experience, and they you know, whether they graduate with a degree and then move on to a master's program. That's all part and parcel. But it's been fantastic from our point of view.
That kind of outlined the MJT's goals a little bit. Salima, what's your goal for this year then? If I guess your first full season, hopefully going forward with this partnership.
I think a lot of it is showing students that, like Trent said, the academic side can be equally as important as the golf side, and they really need to work hand in hand. And also that there are people who can do this together, right? They don't have to just focus on the golf side or the academic side. We can combine it to give them the best possible experience and enable them to achieve their athletic goals as well as their academic goals, which I think is really important for thinking about the future beyond university and into their careers, whether or not golf is involved in that part. I'm sure for the rest of their lives, golf will be involved, but they might not all go on to become professional golfers.
Yeah, very few do, but it is a game for life for sure, and the experiences are endless. Is there anything else either you just want to add that I didn't lead you into or whatnot, just about this partnership and the excitement for the year?
I guess I just want the players in Saskatchewan to know that if they have any inkling that they want to play golf beyond junior golf, that just reach out and connect with us. I'd love to talk, find out what your goals are. Find out where you are academically. We take a 30 or 40-minute Zoom call, and we can basically answer all your questions and kind of clear up the unknown. It's a bit of a most people are fearful of the process, and it's not as difficult as everybody thinks it is. And so, with working with both of us, I think even if you stay in Canada, if you go to the US, it doesn't matter. We're prepared to help you along the way and make sure that you get what you're looking for.
I guess what would be the best route if there is junior golfers out there across our nation that might perhaps watch this, or even for more local Saskatchewan kids, how would they go about? Could they reach out to you guys via email, or how did they even get that process started?
Yeah, just send us an email and let us know that you're just interested in talking about taking on the college golf consultation. We'll set up a call and just basically we have a kind of a criteria that we have to ask and run through and find out where they are golf-wise and find out where they are academically and and then kind of, you know, build a plan with the parents. And if it includes Salima and I, that's fantastic. But if it doesn't, we understand that as well. But our goals are the same, and that's why it's been a nice partnership. Our goal is to do what's best for the kids and the family. We have no ulterior motive, so it's, you know, it's been wonderful for us, I think.
Same.
Perfect. Well, thanks for taking the time today to get folks to, you know, let us know a little bit more about this. And yeah, we're all looking forward to a real exciting season here coming up.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Clark. Thanks, Salima.
Yeah, thanks, guys.